Why, hello. So, welcome to another video. Today we will be doing some Wattpad reading. By the way, this isn't for everyone. There might be some weird talking in this video, so if you're under a certain age, then you should really not watch this video. Alright, so today I have a special guest already on my second video. I have, how I will call him, Craddock Lemon. Yay! Alright, so me and Craddock Lemon, we'll be reading a book from a person called Alpacalypse. And the book is called Filthy Little Secret. As you can tell, this is not going to be too nice. Okay, I'm going to start off. I'm starting out of the tall windows as I wait for the headmaster. Hogwarts is like Ilvermoney, yet different in every way. It's so much more open and grand. I can see miles and miles into the distance, and every inch is imposing.
YNLN. Welcome to Hogwarts, School for Witchcraft and Wizardry. A man speaks, and I turn around. A man known all over the world stands in front of me, and I find myself dumbfounded. I'm Albus Percival Wulfric Brian Dumbledore, your headmaster for the next few years. At least that's what I hope for, he says, and approaches me. It has been a while since we've had a transfer student. It must be rather exciting for you.
It is indeed, sir.
You'll be entering your 5th year, along with your peers. What house were you in back in Ilvermoney?
The Horned Serpent, sir.
Ah, represents the mind. I've always liked that house. I believe the mind is what makes a wizard. And then I'm not referring to intelligence, he says.
The first years have arrived, which means the sorting ceremony will begin shortly. I'll assign you to a mentor to guide through your first days, as you should be as you have been sorted. Professor McGonagall will take you there, he says as the professor walks by, followed by a bunch of first years. Oh, you must be YNYLN. Follow me, please, she says, so I do.
Welcome to a new year at Hogwarts, Dumbledore says, and students started to applaud. Now, as he says, I have a few rules to go over. The Forbidden Forest is, as the name says, strictly forbidden to all students, as well as the third floor on the corridor on the right-hand side. I also want to remind you your curfews. No one is allowed outside of their common room past curfew. Lastly, we have a transfer student, all the way from Ilvermoney, North America. She'll be entering her 5th year. Suggest you treat her kindly, Dumbledore says, and I feel the blood rising to my head. Not too keen on attention, especially not from hundreds of kids.
I hear a couple of shouts and whistles and turn my head. A boy with platinum blonde hair is smirking as he nudges his pal next to him. He is sitting on the top of the table, like he owns the place. I roll my eyes. Slytherin, I read about that house. Maya Davies, Professor McGonagall, I really cannot say that name, I have to say, shouts, and a girl with long black hair in a braid runs forward. An old hat is placed on her head, and it starts to talk. The sorting hat. I also read about that. I find it rather fascinating. We didn't have that system back in Ilvermoney. Gryffindor, the hat shouts, and the girl smiles brightly. Brian Thompson. Brian Thompson!
The sorting ceremony went on for quite a while. I'm up last, and everybody is kind of bored by now. I was until my name is called, and for some reason, nerves start running through my body. I have no idea where I belong. I heard Hufflepuffs were kind and loyal. Ravenclaws smart and creative. Gryffindors brave and daring, and Slytherins were ambitious and cunning. I'm generally kind, smart too, and would stand up for myself if necessary. Definitely ambitious. I have had a bit of everything, yet I feel like I don't have enough of one to belong somewhere.
McGonagall places the hat on my head, and I breathe in out slowly. Try to calm down the nerves. The sorting hat says. Definitely a lot of brain and curiosity, but a kind heart too. You have spike. Not someone to mess with. Difficult, it says. If even the sorting hat doesn't know the answer. Ravenclaw! He shouts out and look up surprised. The blue table applauds and motions me to come over. The wise and witty. Such a pity she's hot. I here see the blond boy with the same smirk. What an arrogant twat. I roll my eyes again and sit in an empty spot at the Ravenclaw table.
Don't mind him, that's Draco Malfoy. Not someone you want to get along with, an Asian girl says. Nice to meet you, YNYLN, a girl with long curly blonde hair says. Her voice is calming and her smile makes me feel welcome. I shake her hand. I'm Luna Lovegood, fellow Ravenclaw. Nice to meet you too, she says. Nice to meet you too, Luna.
I thought you were American, the Asian girl states. I surprised at my British accent. I'm half. I was born in England with a British dad and an American mum. And I moved to America when I was 6, I say. You can tell they're British from when they say mum. I say mom? What do you say?
Rather not say.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Okay. So he's my fellow unknown user 101. My friend here. He is from Iran and
Scotland. So honestly,
you say both. You say.
I say what I want to say, honestly.
Yeah.
When I feel like saying something, I say something.
Yeah. I'm Italian, so I just say mamma, which is normal for an Italian. Oh, well, continue, Aiden.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you too. I'm Cho. Luna and I are also 5th years. She's got the same warm smile. At least it's going to be great for now.
Next page.
Ooh. Yeah.
A Ravenclaw, huh? The house no one cares about. I'm walking through the hall with Cho as he approaches me, the blonde jerk-sawed arse, however you want to describe him. Cho told me a little bit more about him as he noticed his comments towards me, and everything she said was far from positive. A stuck-up pureblood family, filthy rich, and definite ties with the Dark Lord. No thanks. Apparently a mommy's boy as well, so I expected him to not be too hard to handle. I just need to get rid of him as fast as possible.
Ignore him. He'll get bored eventually, Cho says. A nice shrug. I'm surprised Americans aren't known to be the smartest, he says as he catches up to me. I roll my eyes, which is definitely something I do frequently around him, apparently, and pick up my pace. Ignoring me now, YLN, Malfoy says and stands in front of me, blocking my path. I raise an eyebrow and cross out my arms. Damn, this bloke is annoying. Can I pass, please? I ask with a fake smile.
What's the magic word? He says mockingly. I was thinking about flipendo, stupidify, insidio even? I spit back. How do you dare talk to me like that? He starts. Do you? Oh, shut up, Malfoy, I say, and he seems taken back by my comment, but he quickly regains his posture. You know my name already. Good, he says. Of course, it suits you, I say with a smirk. He looked confused.
What's that supposed to mean? He spits. Malfoy, coming from Malfoy in French. Leaving a pause. He obviously doesn't get it. Mm-hmm. Unfaithful, I add slowly, and he looks at me intensely. I feel like he can look straight into my soul with his bright, silvery blue eyes. He doesn't give up. A real nerd. Maybe you do belong in Ravenclaw. Where else? Definitely too big of a mouth to be a Hufflepuff. Not like anyone was expecting that. Most Hufflepuffs are cute, he says, and that smirk is lurking around the corner of his mouth again.
Damn! You think you're all that, huh? I have to disappoint you. You're even more than a twat than you say you are, I sneer. He's quite a lot taller than me, so I try my best to seem confident. His annoyed look brings me joy. His annoyed look brings me joy. He seems to become one of those people who I enjoy bickering with. A challenge, kind of. Let's just go, YN, Cho says. But both Draco and I ignore her. You're one to talk American, half-blood, and then your mother. Pathetic, he says. The mom comment hurt, but I try my best not to let it show. I'm quite good at hiding emotions, I must say. A gift for occlumency, as my previous divination teacher told me. Already stalking me? I didn't know you had a crush on me, Malfoy. I say with a smile and push past him. He doesn't respond anymore, which makes it just a bit more fun. That was scary yet awesome, Cho as she catches up to me. Are you not a Gryffindor? Most people don't talk to Malfoy like that, she says. Why not? He's just a stuck-up brat, I say as he shrugs.
Stuck-up or not, his family is extremely powerful. You don't really want to be on his bad side. Well, it's too late for that anyway. How about you show me your dorms? I asked to change the subject. Cho is immediately excited. She takes my hand and rushes me through the corridors. Since Dumbledore assigned me as your mentor, I believe you're in my room, she says as we reach the door of the Ravenclaw common room.
Cho knocks once, and silence fills the corridor. There's no keyhole, no doorknob, only a bronze knocker in the shape of an eagle. Just as I take a step closer to look at it in detail, it opens his mouth, and I spring back. Cho giggles. Which came first, the phoenix or the flame? The eagle speaks. I'm stunned. What is this? Not quite sure, Cho mumbles. What's going on? I ask, confused.
You have to answer to open the door. What did you expect? She says as if it's the most natural thing in the world. I think the fire came first, since it's one of the most rudimental thing on Earth. Take, for example, the sun, she says, and keeps mumbling random facts about fire. It stays quiet. Well, that's surprising. Come on, say Phoenix so we can get in. I can't try anymore. You really think it's Phoenix? I ask. It is really a circular argument, and there's no beginning in a circle, is there? I say, more to myself than Cho.
Well reasoned, says the voice, and the door swings open. Good job, Cho exclaims and hops in. Stunning, that's the best way to describe the room. The soft beige walls were filled with paintings, racks of books and banners with the Ravenclaw. I'm most amazed by the doomed ceiling painting with stars, and Cho giggles as I look at it in awe. It's pretty great, isn't it? She says as she drops down on one of the couches. All I can do is nod. Chop chop, you've got a lot of things to unpack and it's getting late. To your dorm, she says and jumps in. That girl is so unpredictable. I shake myself from my thoughts and follow her up the stairs. Our dorm were just as nice as the common room, with wooden beds and dressers, a big wardrobe, tall windows, and dark blue drapes.
Welcome to our dorm. I used to share this one with only Lisa, but she finished last year, so I pose as the two of us now, she says, and I look over to her side. She's a couple of pictures on her family, and just one boy. I almost want to ask her about it when I notice the big Quidditch poster over her bed. You're a Quidditch fan? I ask, excited. Definitely, I'm our house's seeker, she says with pride. Girls can be on house teams? That was not the case at Ilvermorny. Girls could play, of course, but we'd never make the house team. Of course, silly. Couldn't you at Ilvermorny? She asks, and I shake my head. Well, if you're any good, you should come to tryouts. They're this Friday. We're looking for another chaser and beater, since Jeremy and Ingleby graduated last year.
I'd love to, I say. I'll let Roger know then. He's our team captain. You unpack. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, then make sure to subscribe. If you don't like the video, then you can just you can subscribe. But if you don't like future videos, you can just unsubscribe later. Hopefully, you have a nice day, and bye.
It's free, so please.
Yeah, it's free.
Consider.
Yeah, consider. Okay, bye. Have a nice day.